For the second straight week, Arizona State travels and loses, this time here in Seattle, Washington at the University of Washington against the Huskies, 27-20. Hello, everyone. Welcome into the House Postgame Show. We're going to make things short and sweet because it's raining outside. It's starting to get a little cold. Brady Vernon, editor of House of Sparky, Scotty, Gange here. And Brady, we're talking missed opportunities a lot today. The game as a whole was one, but what individual points of the game were extremely missed opportunities?
Manny Wilkins really described it that he missed a couple throws tonight. He didn't have his best game. There was one deep slant to N'Keal Harry where he completely overthrew him. It would have been a 15-yard gain, and any plays above 10 yards were hard to come by through the air tonight. I think ASU only had 2 or 3, and one of those was actually a screen pass. So another would be Traylon Smith. They were driving, and he ended up fumbling on a short pass. And it's just things like that you can't do on a road against a very good team. Yeah,
Wilkins not many passing yards today. It took him late until the fourth quarter to get over the 100 yards bump. But you can't really blame that on him. A large focus today was the run game for ASU. As Eno Benjamin had a number of carries. What did they really try to do in giving Eno Benjamin so many carries?
Well, after the last 2 weeks where they struggled against Michigan State and San Diego State, they wanted to get the run game going. After the Chase Lucas interception in the first play, I think Eno got 6 or 7 straight carries for that first touchdown on 4th and 1. They tried new gap alignments, Eno said afterwards, and they tried another shift in offensive line. Zach Robertson started left tackle tonight, Case Tucker at left guard. So just trying new things going forward. Hopefully it keeps working that way. And it's a positive tonight that you can take out of the loss.
I asked you this last week after the loss against San Diego State. I'm going to ask you again. Is it time to worry for Arizona State losing two weeks in a row?
They are road games, which are always tough, and they're one-score games. Generally in those one-score games, if a ball rolls this way, it goes that way, it's a different game. Say Traylon Smith, the ball's recovered by ASU again. It's just things like that. Like at the last drive, UW had a call reverse where they got the first down on throw. If it's knocked out, ASU still has a chance to score or tie out the game. Is there points that need to be fixed? Of course. It's not a perfect team by any means. But I think they're a lot better than we initially thought coming into this season. And I think we've learned that. And going forward, say in the next year or two, there's a lot that they can gain off of. So I think this is a positive coming out of Seattle.
Yeah, and there are lots of positives. This game was a battle. They lost by just 7 to a top 10 ranked team in the country. Of course, Arizona State was not supposed to win this game. I think a lot of fans thought they would because of last season's win in Tempe in the blackout. But what positives specifically can you take out of tonight?
Well, like we said, Eno Benjamin was very good. There was a lot of different players on defense that seemed to make plays. Merlin Robinson got another sack. Taron Adams, the cornerback, looked really, really good as well. And I think it's just finding those true playmakers on that young defense that keep stepping up week in and week out, and then keep up with the running game. Get it going. It needs to be balanced. Can't have the last 2 weeks against the last 2 losses, or Michigan State and San Diego State. And if both terms of the offense can get going, then something's going to keep going and flowing, and they're going to put up a lot of points.
And perhaps a sigh of relief for Arizona State going home to Tempe to play in Sun Devil Stadium against one of the lower-tier teams in the Pac-12, Oregon State. What can they do next week to, I guess, relaunch their season?
Well, Oregon State was the only one voted to finish lower than ASU in Pac-12 rankings, and it's basically going to be a cupcake if you want to believe, but it's still a Pac-12 opponent, so got to prepare just like any other one. And maybe it's just a confidence boost after losing 2 road games very close. Like maybe a blowout will be good for this offense, or even the defense making a couple of stops that they wanted before. And I think that's going to be a big booster to a team that's more at ASU's level in CU Boulder, who they travel to the week afterwards. So obviously focus on this game first, but pick some positives from the game as well that you can take going forward.
Oregon State lost tonight to Arizona 35-14, and the Sun Devils lose here in Seattle, Washington, to the 10th-ranked Washington Huskies by a final score of 27-20. That's going to be it here for the House of Sparky postgame show. He's Brady Vernon. I'm Scotty Gange. Sun Devils going home next Saturday.